Okay, let's talk about the moment the internet claims Justin Bieber emotionally cracked, right as Selena Gomez married Benny Blanco in what fans are calling the most peaceful celebrity wedding of the year. While Selena was reportedly glowing in a custom Ralph Lauren gown surrounded by quiet elegance and zero drama, Justin's social media activity started sending a very different message. He posted a string of moody photos, cryptic verses, even a song snippet titled I Do, and viewers instantly felt like they were witnessing something raw, like a man reliving a past he couldn't let go of. And according to online rumors, Hailey Bieber saw everything, and what happened behind closed doors wasn't pretty. Because the speculation online isn't just about a post, it's about emotional baggage that never got unpacked. Fans believe we just witnessed a silent breakdown, a wife reaching her limit, and a past relationship haunting everyone involved. So today, we're diving deep into Justin's alleged meltdown, Hailey's rumored confrontation, and how Selena's wedding accidentally triggered one of the most uncomfortable moments in the Bieber household yet. Before we get into it, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers, and every single one of you helps keep these deep dives coming.
Selena's wedding day was everything you'd expect from someone who has spent the last few years preaching peace, healing, and quiet growth. A private ceremony in Santa Barbara, soft lighting, elegant simplicity, no theatrics, just a woman closing one chapter and stepping gracefully into another. Fans described it as the moment Selena finally got the peace she fought so hard to earn. No paparazzi circus, no chaos, just stillness. But while that calm moment was unfolding, Justin Bieber's Instagram started painting a very different picture. He posted a carousel of seemingly random shots, one of his beard, another him playing basketball, and a few heavy filtered close-ups that looks more like mood boards than casual uploads. At first glance, it looked like nothing, but the timing, that's what sent the internet into overdrive. Viewers noticed that the moment Selena reportedly said, I do, Justin was posting a clip with a track in the background, also titled, I do. And suddenly, it didn't feel random anymore. It felt pointed, emotional, and maybe even symbolic. Fans immediately flocked to his comments, turning his post into a digital battleground. Comments read like open letters to a heartbroken ex. She's gone forever, man. You're late to the wedding, bro. And it's over. She moved on. Within minutes, Justin's post stopped being about facial hair and became an internet spectacle. People weren't viewing it as content, they were viewing it as a response, intentional or not, to Selena's wedding. And that's when the theory began spreading. Justin wasn't just posting, he was spiraling. But that was only the beginning, because what came next made people seriously question just how much of the past still lives in the present.
For a lot of people, this wasn't just about a random Instagram post. It was about what the post represented. Viewers started pulling up old interviews, clips of Justin admitting that getting married didn't magically fix his internal struggles. In one 2019 interview, he said he expected marriage to solve his emotional chaos, but instead, he found himself breaking down because he realized he still hadn't healed from his past. And to fans, that past had a name, Selena. So when Selena officially tied the knot, people didn't just see a wedding, they saw closure. They saw the final page turning on one of the most talked about celebrity relationships of the past decade. And in that moment, Justin's cryptic mood posts weren't seen as coincidence, they were seen as a reaction. Some fans on X even captioned side-by-side screenshots with Selena healed, Justin reflected. One viral comment said he married Hailey, but he never mourned Selena. And even though that's just public speculation, it struck a nerve online because it echoed a pattern many believe they've seen for years. Every time Selena has a major life moment, Justin posts something emotional, religious, or reflective. Maybe it's faith, maybe it's coincidence, or maybe it's what one user called digital grief, dressed as aesthetic content. People pointed out how the tone of his post felt heavy, introspective, like someone trying to process something without saying it directly. And while Justin never mentioned Selena by name, fans felt like the timing said everything he didn't. But while the internet dissected his every move, someone else was watching too, and she wasn't amused.
While the internet was busy decoding Justin's every post like it was some emotional Morse code, Hailey Bieber did something that made everything feel even more tense. She stayed completely silent. No story reposts, no cryptic quotes, no soft launch skincare ad to distract the public. Just nothing. And in celebrity culture, silence speaks louder than any statement. Fans noticed immediately. Usually, Hailey keeps a carefully polished online presence. Clean visuals, brand alignment, soft neutrals, controlled messaging. So when she went dark during one of the most viral Justin-related moments in months, speculations exploded. People started tweeting things like, "Hailey's quiet, that's not good," and "You know she's heated because silence from her is calculated." Some viewers interpreted her silence as a sign of embarrassment. Others believed it was anger. But the most popular theory circulating was this: Hailey wasn't going to give the internet the satisfaction of seeing her react. Instead of addressing it publicly, rumors suggest she kept everything behind closed doors. And that's where things allegedly turned explosive. Fans pointed out a pattern. Every time Selena trends, Justin somehow trends along with her, and Hailey gets pulled into the narrative whether she wants to or not. It's like the internet refuses to separate their names, no matter how much time has passed. And this time, it wasn't just annoying, it was humiliating. On Selena's wedding day, Hailey's husband was trending her possibly being emotional about another woman. And according to insider speculation, that was the moment she finally snapped. And what happened next reportedly turned a silent storm into a confrontation Justin didn't see coming. Rumors began circulating from outlets like Page Six and Heat magazine, claiming that what fans suspected might be true. Hailey didn't stay silent because she didn't care. She stayed silent because she was furious. According to alleged insider claims, Hailey confronted Justin privately and didn't sugarcoat a single word. Sources say she told him that his timing made her look stupid and disrespected, and that he couldn't keep pretending his post existed in a vacuum. She reportedly said, "You know exactly what the internet will think. You can't act shocked every time it happens." That line alone had fans convinced this wasn't their first argument about Selena, just the most emotionally charged one. Justin, according to speculation, tried to defend himself. People close to the situation claimed he insisted he wasn't thinking about Selena at all, that fans were twisting everything as usual. But Hailey allegedly didn't accept it this time. This wasn't just about a post, it was about a pattern, a never-ending loop where every time Selena's name enters the news cycle, Hailey is dragged back into a storyline she never asked to be part of. One rumored quote that circulated online claimed Hailey told him, "You're feeding the story that you never moved on, and I'm the one paying for it." That claim alone reignited debate across fandoms, because to many watching online, it didn't feel like a wife being jealous. It felt like a woman tired of being a footnote in someone else's unfinished love story. But the most telling sign wasn't in their words, it was in what Justin did next. Right after the rumored confrontation, something shifted. Justin, who had been posting casually all weekend, suddenly went silent. No new stories, no late-night reposts, not even a single like on fan pages. And if you follow Justin long enough, you know that silence from him usually means one thing: PR lockdown. Fans immediately noticed. Even his most active fan accounts stopped sharing new content, which only happens when his team steps in to cool down a narrative. It wasn't just a casual break, it felt strategic, like someone hit pause before things went even more off script. Meanwhile, Hailey's social presence did the complete opposite. Her brand accounts pushed serene, well-lit shots of her working, smiling, promoting her projects. Calm, composed, untouched. The contrast was jarring, Justin disappearing into digital silence and Hailey shining in controlled, curated visuals. People online started calling it damage control mode and speculated their teams were running two separate strategies. Justin steps back to avoid backlash, Hailey leans forward to reclaim the narrative. Some fans even joked that you could track the tension in their marriage just by refreshing their Instagram feeds. And while we don't know what really happened inside that house, the energy online was clear. Justin was retreating, Hailey was repositioning. But while they were strategizing their next moves, the internet had already picked a new character to focus on, Selena, and her reported reaction added an unexpected twist to the story. While Justin disappeared from the internet and Hailey went into polished PR mode, people started asking the obvious question: what did Selena think about all of this? And according to speculation shared by entertainment insiders, Selena was aware of the chaos but didn't give it the energy fans expected. A rumored source close to her told Us Weekly that Selena allegedly found the situation sad and unnecessary, and that she had no interest in being dragged back into old drama. She was reportedly focused on her marriage, her new chapter, and not on revisiting a past that she's spent years emotionally stepping away from. Fans noted something powerful about that. Selena didn't need to clap back. She didn't need to address Justin, Hailey, or the internet theories. Her silence didn't feel like tension. It felt like peace, and that contrast hit hard. On one side, there was a public spiral, PR cleanup, alleged confrontations. On the other, quiet, stability, and forward momentum. People online started summarizing it in one line: Selena healed, Justin reflected, Hailey reacted. Whether that's accurate or just a dramatic internet take, it spread fast. This moment wasn't just about relationships. It became a commentary on emotional evolution. Selena's fans called it proof that she has moved on spiritually and mentally. Justin's supporters framed it as a man trapped between faith, regret, and fame. And Hailey's fans, they saw a woman stuck in a narrative she never wrote. But if Selena wasn't feeding the fire, the internet certainly was. And what happened next reignited the fandom war on a historic level. Once the clips, facial expressions, and alleged breakup predictions started circulating, TikTok went into full investigation mode. Fan accounts began stitching old interviews, slowed down footage of Justin with Selena versus Justin with Hailey, and dramatic captions like "The eyes tell the truth" or "When love is forced, the soul knows." These edits racked up millions of views in hours. Memes exploded. Some users compared Justin's distant posture with Hailey to his soft, almost reverent body language around Selena in past clips, fueling an entire wave of "he still looks at Selena in his mind" conspiracy threads. Others pointed out moments where Hailey allegedly seemed to seek constant reassurance, sparking debates over secure versus anxious love. On the flip side, Hailey's defenders fired back, calling the edits manipulative and claiming people were obsessed with a fantasy relationship that ended years ago. Still, even neutral viewers admitted the internet had already made its decision. It wasn't about what was said, it was about what people felt watching those expressions over and over in slowed-down dramatic edits. Twitter threads labeled the situation the love triangle that never died, and TikTok's using the viral sound "she moved on, he paused, she performed" became a trend where users reenacted a toxic relationship tropes mirroring Justin, Selena, and Hailey. What made it even more intense? New fans who weren't even around during the original Jelena era joined in just for the drama. For them, it wasn't even about real people anymore. It was a storyline. It was a saga, almost like a celebrity tragedy unfolding in real time. And just when it felt like the internet had drained every angle, something unexpected happened. Justin finally made a move that left fans stunned. Just when the narrative felt locked in and fans were convinced Justin was staying silent for a reason, he returned. Out of nowhere, Justin posted a single photo. No caption, no context, just a moody, distant-looking shot of him staring off camera, almost melancholy. And that one image detonated the internet. Comments flooded instantly. "This is breakup energy. He's losing it. That's a soft launch of emotional collapse," people wrote. Others noticed that he wasn't wearing his ring, which launched a fresh wave of speculation. Some even screen recorded the post and compared his past captions about love and marriage to this new, eerily quiet moment. Even more telling, Hailey didn't comment. She didn't like it. She didn't repost it to her story like she usually does with his content. Fans picked up on that instantly, and theories exploded. They're posting separately now, not as a unit. That's never a good sign in PR relationships.
Meanwhile, Selena's name surged again in the trending tabs, not because she said anything, but because fans began attaching her old quotes to Justin's new post, framing him as a man haunted by a love he couldn't rewrite, no matter how hard he tried. The post was deleted just minutes later, but by then it had already been screenshotted, dissected, and permanently added to the growing timeline of Justin's unraveling emotional hints. And now, with every move being magnified under a digital microscope, fans are asking the question that sparked this entire theory in the first place. What happens next for Hailey and Justin if the internet has already emotionally separated them?
At this point, it almost doesn't matter what's real and what's speculation, because the internet has turned this into a full-blown emotional narrative. People aren't just watching Justin and Hailey's marriage, they're interpreting it like a show, reading symbolism into every expression, every pause, every deleted post. Whether it's true strain behind the scenes or just a badly timed facial expression, the public has already created its own version of the story. Justin haunted, Hailey performing, Selena silent but ever present in the digital echoes of their past. And once the internet locks in on a storyline, it rarely lets go. This rumor might fade, or it could be the start of a much bigger shift in how people view their marriage. One thing is clear, even after all these years, the Justin-Selena-Hailey triangle still holds the internet in an emotional chokehold. And if you want to stay ahead of every twist, every cryptic post, and every new viral theory, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and with your help, we'll keep uncovering what the cameras don't show, but the expressions reveal.